All right. Introduce us.
All right, everyone. This is the next Tiermaker thing we're doing. It is late 90s, early 2000s cartoons / live action things primarily that are on Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel. It may not have everything on here, but you know.
This is going to get ridiculous.
It is. There's also the double S thing, which I'm not. Can you remove the double S?
Okay,
ranking?
I was going to make room for the double S. I thought that was just a special thing we were doing for this one.
No, that was just how this one was made. Delete. Okay, this feels better.
Delete.
All right, Daria, let's get going.
Jeez. Good Lord.
I've probably seen him a lot of these.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be leaning on you a lot more. At least, I'm glad that we had Overwatch in between these two.
Yeah.
Because so we could lean on me some more, but
That's why I kind of had the other one because it would be a big one for you. I mean, we can still do. We'll see what we'll evaluate after this.
Oh Lord,
16.
I don't know.
Put it in D.
Okay.
Adventure Time. Never seen.
Yeah. Sadly, it's
All grown up.
I did see a fair amount of it. It's probably not that good, is it? Like, I think I enjoyed it, but
Probably.
this is the Rugrats thing, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's C or D. D if we're just
It might not.
Gumball.
Okay, I've only seen like 3 episodes of it, but it was really good. But it's only 3 episodes.
You know what? Really good for 3 episodes. Let's throw it in B right now.
All right, I should probably.
Oh, by the way, we are not ranking these. We're just throwing them in
God.
tiers. American Dad.
I fucking hate it, dude. I like the Family Guy and American Dad humor has soured for me to such an aggressive level that it actually puts me in a bad mood whenever
I like American Dad. I hate Family Guy now.
That's fine.
I'd be okay if you will allow it to put American Dad in B.
Okay. But like even American Dad, I have seen recently because there's a friend of mine that was around that was watching it, and like I had to tell him like, can we stop watching this because it just like it made me sad. Like I just like really do not vibe with the humor anymore.
I still enjoy it.
Where are we putting it? Sorry.
B.
B.
Awkward Teen Hunger Force.
I never really watched this.
I haven't seen it in so fucking long.
We could have never seen it.
Yeah.
You just can't adequately judge something.
Yeah, it's been so long. I barely. Avatar S.
I don't know.
Batman S.
Avatar like disappears. It turns black.
Damn it, people, get it together. Ben 10.
I liked it, but I don't remember a ton of it. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it wasn't like an iconic thing for me. Was it more iconic for you? Was it?
Yes, it was hype as hell as a kid.
Yeah, I'll defer to you.
I say B.
Yeah, okay.
Or
What do you want? I mean, I don't
put it at top of B, so maybe we can just throw it up to A. Big Time Rush, put it in D. That's one of those things I think I ended up watching with Taylor. I might not have seen it, but it was not good.
I was a band, didn't know it was a show.
Oh, wait. You don't know what Boondocks is?
No, Big Time Rush.
Oh, Big Time Rush. Yeah.
They were a band.
Yeah. There's a show based on the
there
band.
Was a show.
Yeah.
Boondocks.
Seen some.
I haven't seen a ton of it. I haven't seen it.
Honestly, based on what I've seen, put it in A.
Okay.
I think it's a very important show and all
Camp
that.
Laszlo was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely not like top tier, but it was fun. I mean, probably C. I mean, and C is
probably C.
C is not an insult here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog was great.
Cat Dog was great.
A B.
Let's put it in A. Maybe in B.
I mean, I know we're not ranking them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not like there's gonna be some fucking shows on here, so I think Cat Dog is gonna end up getting bumped if we don't.
Chowder. Put it in C.
I don't like Chowder very much.
Or D. I don't care. I remember being all right. The Cleveland Show. We can put that in D.
Did you watch it? Okay.
I did watch some, and it was not good. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. It's probably one that would be high, but I don't think either of us have seen it. Now, Cory in the House is the greatest anime of all time.
I did watch some Cory.
I did too. I don't know. Probably C. Courage. Yeah, I mean.
All right.
Cow. Yep. We're gonna have a probably big S tier, and that's fine with this one.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cow and chicken.
I only saw some of it. I wasn't a huge fan, to be honest. It was okay.
Put it in B.
Okay. I did.
Though, if you feel strongly against whatever I say when I say that, just let me know.
We might end up getting bumped because I feel like B might end up becoming ridiculous. I enjoyed Danny Phantom quite a bit.
I say put it in A.
Yeah, I was gonna say A as well.
Yeah.
No.
I kind of want to rewatch it.
I know we're not ranking, but
yeah. Dexter's Laboratory.
A or S? I love it. I loved it as a kid. Probably A. I mean, S is gonna be. There's gonna be some crazy S's.
Yeah.
I mean, did you watch it a lot as a kid? Was it big for you? Because like I loved Dexter. I loved Dexter.
Darby, any of these like old school Cartoon Network ones, just assume I've watched a ton of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Drake and Josh is fucking ass. It's like, I've seen every episode of that show probably 3 times.
I'm scared to rewatch it.
I don't want that soiled for me. It's so good.
Darby, next one, S. Ed, and Eddie.
Okay. Make sure we're good. Yeah. Fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, oh my god. Okay, well, Parents is S. I mean, you're right. S is probably gonna be out of control, but like, there are some of these that I will refuse to budge on.
Yeah,
and that's probably literally all 5 that we have up there. Or sorry, 6 that we have up there. I would refuse to budge. Oh,
no, I'm not gonna budge on any of those.
God.
Family Guy.
I'd say D, but
yeah,
I know we liked it a lot back in the day. And
actually, put it bottom C because it feels right. American Dad 1 tier, Family Guy the one below.
You've seen it recently. I mean, I don't think.
I know. I'm fine with D. I just mentioned that.
I honestly don't think it's that different than American Dad. Have you seen American Dad recently?
Yes.
Okay. American Dad gave me very similar vibes. I don't like Flapjack.
That's one of those shows I have not seen much, so I'll defer to you.
Enough of it came on the TV and I always hated it.
Okay. The Flintstones.
I'm not a very big Flintstones guy, honestly.
I'm nostalgia. I'd be fine if you will.
But I mean, whatever. I'll default to you. But like, it's always just been like that's what our parents watched, and the humor has always been very like old man humor that I'd never really like vibed with.
I loved it as a kid,
which is fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I'll go ahead and say this. Move American Dad down to C, put Flintstones in B.
Okay. I'd go with that. I definitely think it's better than American Dad. But these are going to be a contention for me anytime we have to decide ranking.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Fucking loved it. I don't think it's S, but I fucking loved it. I think it's A.
I'm fine with A.
Yeah. We are.
That was great.
I think we are. I feel like these are actually becoming easier to rank. Where I'm like, great, but not transcendent. You know. It's like, Futurama is another one I would put A.
I put it in S.
A or S, but if it's S for me, it would be the bottom of S.
That's fine.
Even though I fucking love it. I mean, it's great. But I'm good with that. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's, Gravity Falls. Okay, that's one of the...
I need to watch it.
Yes.
It would probably be S
I would put never watch, but I feel like it's one of those, we'd put at the top if we've seen it based on what I've heard. In things I've seen.
Yes. Yeah. That and Steven Universe. And watch.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I think you like it a lot more than me. I really like it, but I would probably put it near the top of B. But I fully respect if we're gonna.
I'm going no lower than A.
That's fine. I love it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
These are all great. These are all fantastic. I'm just trying to manage some things here.
Yeah. Hannah Montana.
I mean, you saw more of it than me.
I did.
D. Or did you get more enjoyment out of it than D? Which is fine. That's great.
I put it in C.
Okay. Sounds good.
The brother and dad I remember were funny, and I think it's better than what we have in D.
Sounds good to me.
Hey Arnold.
I like it, but it's definitely not like a
So Hey Arnold's one of those weird ones where overall it is a very good show. And there's just some episodes and things they do that are just S tier.
That's what I've heard.
They got individual S tier episodes.
That's definitely what I've heard about.
As I had to do it as I put it at the top of B.
Okay.
iCarly.
I really like iCarly. That was towards the tail end of us watching
Hey, Darby,
these.
you want to at some point go in on a freeze thing for Paramount Plus to watch the.
Yeah, I haven't even heard what people think about it.
Yeah, I haven't really either, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, we were definitely older. That was like towards the tail end of me watching things, but that was kind of like the last show of these that I watched. Like,
those kind of things, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and there was definitely, I really liked it. I'm like, maybe top of A. I don't think it's quite S because Drake and Josh.
No, definitely not S for me.
Yeah, when I compare it to Drake and Josh are way, way higher. But I think it's A. Maybe not top of A, but we're not ranking it. But I think it's A. Like
I'll be fine with it.
I really did like that Carly a lot. I thought it was very good.
Invader Zim.
I'm not a huge Invader Zim fan, to be honest with you. It
I
grossed me out as a kid.
I put it in maybe B.
And the humor just didn't land with me very much, but I'm good with B.
The Jetsons.
Also not a very big Jetsons fan.
I put it in C. I put it a tier below the Flintstones in my mind.
Yeah, I also like it less than the Flintstones.
Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Loved it as a kid. It's certainly not anywhere. It's not.
I'd
touching.
say A.
Yeah, I think it's A. It's not touching. Like I compare whenever I see Jimmy Neutron, I'm like, okay, where's Odd Parents? It's a tier below that. You know,
yeah,
it's definitely not.
I think what we got. This is, yeah.
Didn't watch it very much, Johnny Test. Probably not enough.
God, I've watched. It was on so fucking much.
Well, is that a good? It was on so much, or bad? It was on.
It was fine. That's one of those where it's good that it's just here. Like in the list, so we just have a bunch of things to compare it to. Mm-hmm. Based on what we have, I guess I put it in C. Okay. Like it's not as bad as what we have in D.
That was good.
It's all right. Johnny Bravo.
Fun. But definitely not like top tier for me. It's fun. Johnny Bravo is fun.
I put it in B.
Yeah, I'm good with B. That sounds right. Kind of middle. Kim
Possible.
I like Kim Possible quite a bit. I would probably say B.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
But I do like Kim Possible quite a bit. King of the Hill was weird. Here, it's like there's a lot of like kid stuff, and then this like kind of adult environment. Hey, oh, it's amazing. I think it's A. Probably.
At the very least, it's A. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say like.
Yeah, I could hear an argument for yes, but I think all of these I like more.
King of the Hill, like I know again, we're not ranking is like top of A.
And I haven't seen all of King of the Hill, and I've seen all of most of these. I need to see more King of the Hill kids.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Or are you against the point where I'm having to scroll to get to the stuff?
Codename Kid Next Door. Have you watched this show?
I watched a fair amount, but not like a ton.
I put it in. It's in a weird spot to where I don't think it's as good as what we have in B, but I think it's better than everything we have in C.
Sorry, say that again.
I think with what we have on the list right now, I don't think it's as good as anything we like. It's worse than everything we have in B, but better than everything we have in C. It's in this weird middle ground.
Yeah. So would you feel say better about it being in B or C at that point?
I'd probably say C.
Because I enjoyed it, but it was a very passive thing to me.
Like in its era, like where it would be grouped with, it is definitely the worst of that era of Cartoon Network.
It was certainly very fun, but I can't tell you really moments right now. Whereas like even Billy and Mandy, which is probably in the lower end of these for me, I have so many moments I could tell you about. You know, they're layered. I mean, Billy for Mandy for me, it's arguably S tier. Yeah, or at least I'm dragging it down to A, which I really enjoyed it. It's just when I.
But I'm kind of fine with it because it's like I love it, but I definitely put Courage and Ed over it.
But that's where I'm at when I compare Billy and Mandy to Ed and Eddie, Courage or whatever. Like there feels like there's a tier break there. Like,
that's fair. Yeah.
Like, you know,
My Life as a Teenage Robot.
I enjoyed what I saw of this, but I didn't watch a ton of it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not enough to really rank it.
Probably, I think it's C, but a stronger C.
Yeah, C is not an insult.
Yeah. The Looney Tunes show. So I actually started watching this recently.
Which one is this?
So it started in 2011, and it's a sitcom style Looney Tunes show where it actually like follows the life of Bugs and Daffy, like as roommates. Yeah. And what I've seen so far, it's really I love it because it actually gives Lola Bunny a personality, and she's like a silly goofball, and it's great.
Nice.
I have not finished it, but based on what I have seen, I'd put it in A.
Okay. Huh. So this is again. There's so many Looney Tunes. Just like
No, that is old school Looney Tunes.
Yeah, just old ass Looney Tunes. I mean, I don't know. A Looney Tunes is always good.
Yeah, it has to be at least A. Magic
fucking School Bus.
That's
dude.
a weird one.
It's so good, but I still think A. I think S needs to be a little more exclusive.
I agree. I think,
but it is very
like it's like a weird thing where technically, quality wise, if you just look at everything, it's probably not as good. It's like everything in B is probably better. But for what it is, Magic School Bus is just...
And it was a part of our childhood.
Yeah.
We saw so much of it in school and other places.
My gym partner is a monkey.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see a lot of this.
Put it in D.
The shade. The shade.
Ned's a classified school survivor.
Love it. Jesus.
Okay, so it's... Okay, good. It's at least an A, right?
Yeah. This is the first one. I'm trying my hardest to, like...
In my mind, there are things in A that I would put above Ned.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. That's fine. Yeah, I every time I like think about putting something in S, I'm like, would I put literally everything in S over it? And if the answer is yes, I would like start thinking about A, and I think that's the case with Ned. Because I used to look at it as especially if Futurama is near the bottom or whatever, then like Ned is probably a tier breakdown. Amazing though.
Yeah,
like
I feel like especially for our taste, what we have for as Futurama is the tier breaker. Like, okay, do we both feel like it'd be above or below Futurama?
Yeah, which I felt like you might have put Futurama above some of these other ones, but for me, Futurama is probably the bottom of these. But
yeah,
again, well, Avatar I have not seen all of, so yeah.
I probably put Futurama at the bottom of that. Phineas and Ferb.
Very fun. It was kind of after our time, or at least.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of thing we saw like it's one of those things now that I see memes and stuff of it for it. I'm like, okay, I appreciate what you guys are doing.
I think
more.
We would have loved it if we were kids.
Like, well, you know, Doofenshmirtz. The bad guy that Perry the Platypus always faces. Yeah. I've seen memes and stuff or stuff about him. I'm like, I appreciate you as a character just more because they talk about like he has all these dramatic backstories and everything of like why he wants to destroy everything, but like his divorced wife is never about her. He actually just respects her. And like he always does the best for his daughter, like no matter what. The daughter's like, Dad, you just don't understand me. But it's all these clips of him just trying his best to be the best father. So for that, I say, yeah, we put it in B.
B, yeah, it probably should be higher. It probably would be if we were the right age.
Okay, Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, that's fucking Powerpuff Girls S, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking S, dude.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, no, Powerpuff Girls was, I'm sure we all went through the same dumb thing where it's like we were self-conscious about liking Powerpuff Girls because like it's a girl show. But then you go and talk to all your friends, it's like, so we all loved Powerpuff Girls, right? It's like, yes, absolutely. We did. It's like, okay.
Regular show, have not seen.
Yeah, here it's great.
Ren and Stimpy.
I don't really like Ren and Stimpy. It's a very hot take, but it's just not my humor.
Put in C.
It's just I'm not with the gross humor, honestly. It's not my
Robot Chicken.
Funny, it got worse as it went on. It has some really good moments. I just watched with a friend of mine. We were just like trying to find something to watch. We're like, Robot Chicken's still a thing, and we put on an episode.
Yeah.
It's funny, but I think its humor feels old. Its humor feels very old at this point. But it has some iconic times for sure. So, I mean, I'm good with like B, but I don't know. Are you arguing for higher?
You say B?
Yeah, or C.
I was thinking like,
or D is fine with me too. I thought you were gonna. I thought it sounded like you were like higher on it.
Oh no. I was, but that's one of those ones. Yeah, I don't think it's aged as well. I'd say C might be fine.
Okay.
I feel like my mindset was okay. Do we want to put it up at the same tier or slightly above Family Guy? Was my mindset because it kind of takes the same spot in life in my mind. But I feel like its stuff ages like has. I can see like, okay, I feel like this is generally better than what Family Guy goes for.
I saw a modern episode of Robot Chicken, and it was still pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was, it wasn't and it wasn't like horribly problematic and offensive. Like, I'm sure they have a lot of that. But
Rocket Power.
I like that. I didn't watch a ton of it though. So I'll defer to you.
I feel like in the same tier, Kids Next Door, where it's like top of C.
Go with me.
Rocko's Modern Life. Okay, that's one of those where it's probably very high, but I don't remember much of actually watching it.
Yeah. Same.
Rugrats.
Love it. Loved it as a kid.
A?
I think A.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these shows that it's like, love it, but it's not, it's like there's... A definitely has solidified itself, and there's an A vibe for sure. Speaking of A vibes, I mean, I think
that'd be like the top of close to the top.
Yes, for sure. But I think this is another one of those when I look at S, I'm like, yeah, it's below all of those.
Yeah,
like, and I not quite.
Yeah. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
Oh, man,
what do we do with Scooby, man? So iconic.
I mean, at least A.
A is no question there.
A is getting ridiculous. I mean, we also just have so many things to rank. So
yeah.
I don't know. Do you think S or do you think A?
My heart says S.
That's pretty damn good.
It's fucking Scooby Doo, man. I look at it this way. Scooby Doo, like scroll up just real quick to our S's. Scooby Doo represents like the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and like it is definitively in my mind the best of those.
It's really the only one I got into. I'm not really a very big Hanna-Barbera.
So I feel like it's right if we're like having one in S and just that being it.
I went as Scooby Doo for Halloween when I was 5. So.
I mean, who didn't?
Yeah.
I mean, not specifically 5, but
that costume was hot as hell. And like halfway through, I was walking around with it like half off, so I was like a disembodied.
I know. I went to Scooby Doo. There is a chance that could have been an old costume of mine that we.
Very good chance. Very good
my mom just gave to your mom.
Very good chance.
All right. The Simpsons.
So this is going to be a very me splitting off from everyone. Like, I have not seen a ton of it, and I've never really loved The Simpsons as much as everyone else does.
God, the classic Simpsons is so good, but now the vast majority of it is just not good.
It went on way too long. It's just going on for the sake of going on at this point. It feels like. So override me, you decide, because I'm just not. I've always been like Futurama. I just love so much more than Simpsons.
Oh no! No question. I say we gotta put it in A.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's as fair.
I think the height of it is just too damn good that it can't go below that. Especially what we have there.
This might be the hardest one.
South Park.
Yeah. Because by and large, I just do not vibe with South Park humor that much. There are
things that, like I've seen more South Park. It's a weird thing to where I like South Park for so much of my life, and then at some point when I'm watching it, it's like unclicked for me in a lot of ways. Like I know Alex and Olivia still watch it. I have no idea what changed, because even a couple years ago I was really into that game, but it just kind of unclicked for me. But it was still a big thing, so if you're okay with A.
Yeah, I would put it near the very bottom of my personal list, just because like even back in the day, the vast majority of South Park episodes just were like gross or just like kind of offensive to me. I mean, to be honest, like the humor was just, I don't know. I guess I'm more of an emotional guy, and I like the emotional connections and everything. And South Park just feels so nihilistic and detached from everything else.
Yes.
In a way that I just don't vibe with. I understand that's its thing. That's totally its thing, but it's just kind of the antithesis of what I like.
Okay, let's split in the middle. B, okay?
Yeah. A feels weird. It feels weird for my list, but
gotcha.
But yeah,
this is our collective list.
Yes, SpongeBob is S.
Yeah,
SpongeBob is S. I mean, like,
well, that's kind of one of those things where even like the later stuff, we ignore that. Just the classic of it is just straight up S.
It's so strong.
I mean, we had Fairly Odd Parents up there, and that's the same argument.
The classic is so strong that it's like,
it's kind of argument with the Simpsons, but. Top tier Simpsons to me is lower than top tier SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents.
I agree. I mean, especially some of that early SpongeBob, the writing, you can watch it now and it's like legitimately good, because it was supposed to be an Adult Swim show, and you can kind of tell the bones of that in some way. It was like Steven Universe. I really need to watch, but I have not.
I was debating. The reason I watched the Looney Tunes show because I was interested in kind of one of those things, because I just got a little. want to watch that kind of stuff because of multiverses. And I was debating Steven Universe or Adventure Time also on that thing, but then I just saw Looney Tunes show was just significantly shorter. Like Steven Universe and Adventure Time have like 200 episodes, but I think they count like a 12-minute episode as an episode, so it's not as bad.
That's still crazy.
Yeah. The Sweet Life on Deck and The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
I did not watch enough On Deck. Can we?
Yeah.
I did.
The
really
Sweet Life.
I do really like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I mean, I think it's A or B. I did really enjoy it. It might be top of B. What do we have in A?
I feel like it's in B.
Yeah, I think it's probably B. I think when I stack it up to some of these other things, but it is very good. I did really enjoy it.
Total Drama Island.
I know you and Taylor watched this. I didn't.
We did.
I didn't watch this.
It's the cartoon version of those trashy reality shows, but especially at the time, it was just very entertaining.
This is completely on yours. Completely yours still. Right.
It's probably absolutely trash, but put it in B. Okay, there we go. The next one, S, please. Yes, okay.
That is Teen Titans.
Yep.
For anyone who didn't see.
That's So Raven.
It's fun.
Probably C.
Probably C,
Yeah.
Wild Thornberries. B or C?
I'd probably put it in C.
Yeah.
Are those choices?
Tom and Jerry.
So, I don't know what your experience with Tom and Jerry is as a whole, but my heart says S. Like, personally, I'd put it above Looney Tunes. It's kind of the different thing is, and probably the closest out of those things on par with Scooby-Doo to me.
Yeah, it's definitely below those. For me, it might be like near the very top of A, but I am not mad about this. Tom and Jerry was definitely never something I sought out. It just kind of happened. I would be watching other things, and Tom and Jerry come on, and always enjoyed it. So I think it probably means a little bit more to you than it does to me, but I am not mad at all about it. Yes. I mean, it has definitely a different vibe than the rest of them. But,
Yeah. Wizards or Waverly Place?
Did you watch this? I didn't.
I did. Put it in D.
What the hell is this? Zeke and Luther.
Never seen. I don't even know what that is. But, and last but not maybe least, I don't know. Zoe 101. Did you watch Zoe 101?
Some, but not like a ton. I thought whoever she was cute. Look at her name.
Jamie Lynn Spears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like I really watched enough to adequately rate, so.
Honestly, it's probably in the same tier of Wizards Waverly Place. Put it in D.
All right. Works for me.
All right. This is our list.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Do you want to just rank S?
We can.
Fucking hard.
Can if you want to.
I don't know. It's gonna get weird. Avatar is gonna be the weirdest thing. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to or do you not?
Let's don't worry about it.
No, yeah. We'll just say what is in our S tier: Avatar, Batman the Animated Series, Courage Cowardly Dog, Drake and Josh, Ed, Edd and Eddy, The Fairly Odd Parents, Powerpuff Girls, Futurama, Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob SquarePants, Teen Titans, and Tom and Jerry.
Let's go. I think we did good with this list, Darby.
Very strong. Very strong. I like how decisive we were.
Yep.
Didn't dwell too much. It was good. Good shit. Good shit.
Remind us some of those never seen that we need to just...
That's the one. That's
that Gravity Falls. I'm interested in Adventure Time. I feel like that one could hit for me.
The Adventure Time is more just a casual comedy, I think. Which is great, but like, if I'm gonna spend the time to do all this, I think I'm gonna do the ones that's gonna make me cry and like think about my life a lot, which is gonna be these two.
That is fair.
And I just need, after She-Ra, have a queer cartoon void in my heart. So
that is fair. That is fair. All right, guys. That is our last Tiermaker list for today.
Yeah. All right. You want to take maybe a brief break and then come back with something else?
The Nuzlocke.
Probably the Nuzlocke.
Yeah, we'll just do the Nuzlocke and that'll be it.
Sounds good. All right. We shall be back.